Don't Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Well, happy Easter to all those. Hope you enjoying your Easter. You know what I mean? Much love to the 3 or 4 subscribers that come through. Family back at you, love back at you. Nothing but love here. We don't know what the future brings, everybody, but it's all good in the hood. Let's see what's happening. Thanks for the few compliments and the bad comments. Who cares? You know what I mean? If you love sport, this is where you should be. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate people coming through, knowing I ain't got no good microphone and introduction music. It's just a gap-toothed brother to think he know a little something about sports, and y'all coming to check him out. Appreciate it. Now, we got some great news from the heavyweight division. Like we said, March Madness is over, right? But that don't mean that the madness is over. We're looking forward to some great fights going forward, and they seem to be negotiating the big one, the mega fight. I think it's the biggest fight in boxing, period, and that would be Anthony Joshua, got 3 belts, unified champion, versus Deontay Wilder, who has the most prestigious belt and has been having it the longest before all this stuff happened with these other cats. So it's about time these guys meet. Word has it, through a reporter from the Daily Telegraph, that's a very important newspaper in England, a reporter said some things are leaking out. And check this out, you guys. It's important. This fight between Wilder and Joshua is being negotiated to be a doubleheader, a 2-fight deal. And I think these guys have made it to the point to where they're deserving to have 2 fights. Because, if someone gets beat in the first fight, then they can go ahead and rematch it automatically without even thinking about it. Unless somebody got beat up so bad that they like, I don't want to come to the next fight. That's embarrassing too. But at the end of the day, if these guys meet twice, I think that's a good thing for everybody involved. They're trying to have one in Britain and one in America. Everybody can be happy. There will be nothing to do. And in the meantime, all the other fighters can fight and crystallize themselves as the baddest dude. But in the meantime, these guys are trying to become undisputed, not unified, undisputed heavyweight champion. And like I said, both fighters, if they lost the first one, they would have a right to go right back into a rematch, right, and decide that. And it could be a trilogy. And let's not get this twisted. Oh, well, they shouldn't have it. Listen, guys, lesser fighters, in my opinion, that we were talking about being the best fighters, right, that aren't the best fighters in their division, and they're going to corner the market, and that would be Canelo versus Triple G. They're already going to have 2. Triple G ain't never not fought in 9 months. Waited around for Canelo. Now we have these problems. Now Triple G, 36 years old, waiting a year for Canelo. He shouldn't have waited for Canelo in the first place. He could have fought Billy Joe Saunders in around February and still caught that May date. He's so devastating, right? There's a lot of people in that division, right, that could be fighting, but they're going to corner the market because Canelo is the face of boxing. That's a whole different story with that clenbuterol. But my point is, they're going to have a triple header, right? That's what they were going to try to do. Because at the end of the day, those other guys around are such monsters that they're going to corner the market because the consumer is saying that is the biggest fight. That's different with these heavyweights. It is the biggest fight. There's no monsters around them who they haven't beaten already. The biggest monster was Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. I'm not saying Joseph Parker because Joseph Parker was a champion. So that means I'm a monster automatically. I think they write monster on the belt. So I don't have to say he was a monster. So Joshua took care of a monster in a champion, undefeated. And Deontay Wilder took care of the guy that nobody else want to fight. And if you don't believe it, listen to everybody. I just did a video yesterday. And listen to everybody and you will see. You will not hear them name Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. Ever. No one's going to say anything about him. They're going to hope that it just goes away. So Deontay Wilder took care of that problem. These guys deserve to have a doubleheader, and I think that's the best news of the day. If it's true, it would be nice. I hope the dude is a reliable source there. But and another thing I've been hearing all these people talking about, percentages and stuff. You seem to be coming from the Flintstones. You right? You seem to be coming from the Flintstones. That excuse is a mute point at this point. From anybody, you can still be a casual fan. Casual fans know that that's over. No one's talking 50-50. Deontay Wilder nixed that point weeks ago. And then he came with, we could start at 60-40. But the bottom line is whatever you take in the first fight is what you're going to get in the second fight. Can't get no more fair than that. Stop with the crap of 50-50. And then for those talking about Deontay Wilder's worth 25%, you just got here. And you know what? If that's what you think, because you want him to be worth 25%, even though he was champion longer than all these dudes, by the way, been calling Joshua out before, but the reality of it is Joshua has 3 belts. So if that means to you that Deontay Wilder's worth 25%, okay. But that's what your boy going to get after he get knocked out. Is that what you want him to get? So just be careful. And you know, when you do your research about fighters, do it on both of them, not on one of them. Because when you come in people's comment sections, you sound ignorant because you only done your homework on one. Do it on both of them, and then holler at people. You sound silly. All right. Good news. Back to the good news. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua could be a doubleheader, and in my opinion, should be a doubleheader. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm about to hear y'all.